Welcome to Look Gorgeous for Life, and my name is Leslie. I am your host. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click the red button down below and become part of the family. Today I want to talk about a couple of items that you probably already have in your house that you could be using for your beauty routine. The first one is alcohol. You want to use the one that is 70% alcohol. The reason is because it has been tested and found to be the one that is the most effective at denaturing bacteria and viruses that can cause issues when they hang out in places that touch your face. Brushes we use so often. We get very intimate with our brushes all over our face it's a good idea to clean, like wash your brushes and clean them at least once a week, but in between those times you can just use a couple of sprays of alcohol and it's going to help you out. Now, a bottle that I got from Safeway, I keep it in here. It has a lock on it, which I love, and I use this thing and refill it on an everyday basis. The next one that I'm going to talk about is a Method dish soap. I did use up the soap that was in this bottle. So put like 2 to 3 pumps in here and then fill it up with water until like the foam starts to just come out for a little bit. Then I just put the cap back on. I also like to keep this in the sink in the bathroom where I do all the washing of my brushes and everything, because it actually does a really good job of washing makeup off of brushes. I like that it's foamy. I did make a little video for you about how it comes out. The next one that I'm going to say is something that I'm pretty excited about recently. I did let you know in a previous video that my teeth are not as white as I would like them to be. And what I decided to do is to not use special whitening toothpastes. I did look into it. I strongly considered getting the Rembrandt toothpaste because I've seen people that use it and it just looks so gorgeous. And their teeth look really white. However, when I was watching a video from a periodontist, because lately I have been obsessed with gum care, and I'll give you another story later about why, I decided not to use toothpaste because the periodontist said that most toothpastes are abrasive. Instead of toothpaste for whitening, I decided to use the active ingredient in most whitening toothpastes, which is hydrogen peroxide. And this is the 3%. It's pretty inexpensive. I think I picked up a bottle like this for about 88 cents. I don't know how much it would be at your grocery store, but it's pretty easy to find. You probably already have it in your medicine cabinet somewhere. So what I do is I just pull it out and I fill up a little bit of this Rubbermaid container with hydrogen peroxide, and then I fill the other half with water. And that's my rinse. Get that and I rinse it in my mouth. I just do a rinse. I have not been brave enough to do another thing that you can do with it, which is apply some to your toothbrush, a very soft bristled toothbrush, and then apply it to your teeth very softly and gently, and just let it sit there for a couple of minutes. I wouldn't go over 4 minutes just because that's just too long to have hydrogen peroxide in your mouth and not swallowing, because you can't swallow this stuff. Otherwise you'll get very sick. So do not swallow the hydrogen peroxide, okay? Just don't do it. So I only rinse about twice a day. You can rinse up to 4 times a day according to the instructions on the bottle itself. So I only do it in the morning after I brush my teeth and at night after I brush my teeth and floss. Okay, so another common household item, your apple cider vinegar. You can use this to clarify your hair. Just get some of it and you put it in a little cup. Put this in there and take it into the bathroom with you, and after you have shampooed your hair, you can just pour this right in there and just work it in. That you still want to condition your hair afterwards if you use a conditioner, but it's going to be a very great clarifier. Extra pillowcases. You sleep on your pillow every night, and if you don't wash your pillow case very often, then all of that bacteria from your hair and your face, and especially if maybe you didn't wash off your makeup because you're too tired. I have been guilty of doing that quite a few times. It just accumulates and it builds up on the pillowcase, and every night when you sleep on it, even if you washed your face, then you just like lay your head down on your soft little pillow, and then while you're sleeping, all the bacteria just kind of like crawls all over you and decides to start growing all over your face. And then maybe you wash it off in the morning, but maybe it's already too late. Maybe it already got in your pores and started causing an infection. If you get a couple of extra pillowcases, you don't have to be constantly washing your pillowcase every single time that you change it. So this is why extra pillowcases come into play. So you want to change out your pillowcase every 2 days. And if you want to go and do more than that, then you can change it every night, which is not a bad idea. I mean, if you think about it, we change our clothes every day. We don't spend a week wearing the same shirts and expect to still smell good, right? I mean, that just doesn't happen. So changing out your pillowcase at least every other night or every other day is going to really help to reduce the amount of bacteria that your face and your hair is exposed to. And the same goes for sheets. Now sheets, they don't directly touch your face, but if you have issues breaking out like around your body, then it could be that you need to change your sheets out more often. That concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you learned something new that you did not know before. And now you could start pulling out these things and letting them help your situation a little bit more. Oh, another thing that I wanted to add that you can use vinegar for, and I totally forgot. You can also use them to remove makeup easier from your brushes whenever you're cleaning them. It really helps to take out stuff like foundation and other things that are more like liquidy and harder to come off. Don't soak your entire brush in the vinegar, because I have noticed with my brushes that vinegar is pretty intense and it can take off some of the packaging, I guess, or layers that they wrap on the handle. It can take some of that stuff off. So just use it on the bristles and try not to get it into like the glue part of the brush, and it's gonna help you to remove some of that makeup. So you could probably dip it in vinegar, dip it on the toilet tissue, probably a good amount of the toilet tissue, or just like a regular hand towel. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. If you liked this video, go ahead and like it so that I know that I should make more videos like this. And I appreciate you so much for watching my video. Thank you so much.